new angle. I have overhead and I have this guy. Okay, welcome to another morning plan with me for the week. On this channel, I do share a lot of my planning videos. I am a big believer in planning, and in the past haven't really stuck to a paper method and have done it primarily online, but now with the goals that I've had over the last year, and I should say, I guess I started paper planning last year. I think it was like February or so, where I really was earnest about it and saw the results from writing down your goals, breaking them down further and scheduling them into your days. So I specifically share really functional planning type videos, less design, more functional, to hold myself accountable and to share with others who might find it relatable, to help them also achieve their goals. All right, so right now okay, here's the thing. We're in August. Next week is going to be, the week starts on the 16th. I plan Sunday through Saturday. And I always have. I read, and don't hate me for this, but back in my 20s, I read I think it's called Trump Card. It's Ivanka Trump's book, like her first one. And again, I was in my 20s, and this was maybe 10 years ago that I read this book. But she said that she used Sundays as her planning day to write down everything she needed to do in the week and to get a jump start and to write out letters and emails and things like that. So since reading that book, I've treated Sunday as like the quick start to the week. And now my work week actually starts on Sunday, so what else? All right, so here is the passion planner that I use. It's the weekly spread. This is this week, and if you planned with me last week, I was in a real hurry in planning. So my week's focus was completing my cards and getting them reviewed, and I'm almost done with that. I already wrote in my good things that happened. This is one of my favorite parts of the passion planner, and one thing that I did was speak with the hypnotherapist, and she is fabulous. I really liked her. I haven't booked the appointment yet, but I found out the pricing and her method for doing all of that, which I thought was really interesting. I did my morning pages every day, of course. I really loved it. And then within the Artist Way, I'm in week 6, and it encourages you to write letters. So I started doing that. I wrote 2 of my 5. I still have 3 more, and I got addresses and everything ready to go for those 3. I'll do that over the weekend. I got flowers. I got 2 bouquets. I was really excited about it as part of like my summer list that I shared with you last week for the end of summer, like a end of summer bucket list. I did a lot of painting with the kids. I finally did my Artist Way date, and I ended up doing it with the kids. And I actually really, really enjoyed it. I shared it on my Artist Way video from last week, and I'll link it below, so you can check that out. Wine, and I also did a chalk drawing, which was really fun. I started to declutter our homeschool room, which was an item on my monthly to-do list. Learned about the Purple Heart. It was Purple Heart Day on Wednesday, so we watched some videos about that. And then I also saw my papa, his photo online, and showed it to the boys, and it was all just really fun. Wyatt had Spanish class. One day it was canceled because the teachers lost internet, which was kind of a bummer, but also just a great preparation for this year and what the internet might bring with online school. I rode bikes with the boys a lot. Wyatt got his hair cut. And then I've learned I'm not going to eat Chinese food. Or if I do, I want to eat it in like small quantities. I think it was just too much salt in it. I did not feel great. Or cauliflower too. Cauliflower's the worst. So, going back, now that we did this, one thing that I have made a change with, and that's why this week isn't as crazy as it's looked before, is because I started trying out the daily stuff. So I printed out this free daily printable that they have on Passion Planner just to test it out, because the weekly spread is great for viewing items consecutively to see, okay, well, this is what this week looks like. This is, and kind of looking at in time blocks to figure out where you can place things. But I really miss space to write, to take everything in my brain and put it out on paper. And also, like when I was meeting with the hypnotist, or the hypnotherapist, I should call her, I had a lot of notes I was taking, and I didn't have anywhere to put them that wasn't like all together bound and kept in a little safe place. And so I think I'm going to get the Passion Planner Daily. I think. Here's my issue. I'm not crazy about this today in one word or this mood square. So I had changed it to my Artist Way little area. And then also the meal planning area, or the free space to grow, I've been using as meal planning, and I'd like it just to say meal planning. But those are really minor details that I don't really care that much about. So I'm like 85% sure I'm going to get a Passion Planner Daily, but I have been looking at other people's planning videos. I did see cloth and paper. It has some kind of, I don't know very much about planners outside of the ones that I have used. And this cloth and paper one has this really luxe, like nice one, but it's disc bound, and for some reason I just don't like that idea. I have a purse that's smaller, and I like the idea of taking my Passion Planner book that's like this big and putting it into my purse without any kind of issues or bulkiness, I guess. And I just like having my notes there. So anyway, that's the big difference. And now I just have these like paper things that I need to store somewhere, which is annoying. But I mean, I don't know if it really matters. So anyway, here's August 16th through the 22nd in my Passion Planner. Before we start, oh, you know what? I took notes on my little daily thing when I was thinking about this video. Let's see. Planning video. So starting to test out the daily sheets, good things. Oh, my 100 ideas video. It should be up soon. I don't know if it might be up by now. You should watch it. I have been working so hard on it and so long, and there's jump cuts, and I made a slideshow, and I did a PDF, and it's taking me way too long to make this thing. But I got really excited by it because I liked the process of creating the 100 ideas, and I feel like other people would benefit from it. And I just like talking about business ideas, so please watch it. All right, so I'm wearing a hat too, by the way, because I'm going for a walk in a minute after I'm done with this. So I should stop talking. I need to review my cards next. I did the cleaning I did a pretty good job cleaning this week, I should say. So today is the 14th, which is a Friday. I've got my basic meal or week plan. Oh my gosh, that was something, is it on my list? My daily sheet. Yeah, show my daily rhythm thing. Let me show you, because I have used this for years, right? This like daily rhythm of what we eat, what I focus on. I made a shift last year to do my heavy cleaning day on Monday, light cleaning day on Thursday, that type of thing. But for the most part, I followed this rhythm, and then I put it out. I translated that, hold on, to this daily sheet that I'm really excited about because it's something for the boys. And I found this, I got inspired by looking online at the Google, and I found this sheet. And so it is, I color penciled it, and I just did it when we were watching Splash the other night, which is on Disney Plus and edited for Disney Plus. It's pretty funny. So each day is color blocked following the Waldorf system. Each day has a different planet that gives it the energy. And again, there's good things about Steiner, not so great things. And it's just something fun. And I like to follow it. It makes sense for us. So Monday is all about the moon, the water, and so for activities you wash. And this is somebody, I got this, I mean, I looked all over at different ideas when we were thinking of starting Waldorf for homeschooling. And so I apologize, I don't know who I got the activities from or the suggestions, but it's out there online if you want to do a quick search. So the washing, and then we have like the school broken up into it, and then I have breakfast, so the boys can look forward to what specific breakfast it is or what category. So it says granola with fruit, but that's going to change. It'll be like yogurt with fruit or something like that. But the idea is that it's in a bowl, I guess. I don't know. Then lunch stays the same. We have different activities. They have a little afternoon snack, and then dinner has, again, like just vessels. It'll change depending on it, but it's the same, like we keep that same idea for what we're doing. And then nighttime, I haven't completely filled this in yet because we don't have details for the kids' school yet for the fall. So that's just something fun that I added onto it. Week plan, I got my daily to-dos for Friday. And then today we're supposed to talk to Shane about the budget, pay bills, do bookkeeping and banking. Today's supposed to be outside errands day, but I work, so I'm not gonna do that. On the 15th, so tomorrow on Saturday, now I'm gonna I probably won't add any of these things for the next couple days for the weekend. But Monday, what I would do then is take some of these items, like the bathroom items, and I'll lump them together and put them onto Monday's to-do list, and maybe even time block them and like schedule them in for my day. I'm not quite sure yet, but I have a number of those kind of items where I could schedule them in and see if I actually get them done in a respectable amount of time. Tuesdays are my free day, which is fun. And then, so I just need to add all of these into my planner, and I will. That gets moved over to the personal to-do list items. Anything that's really important, that's less routine and more of like I do once a month, definitely gets placed on the personal to-do list that I have scheduled for that week. For example, Thursday has a lot of those type of things that I will need to schedule in. And that will go into my personal to-do list after I figure that out. My week's focus is putting my cards up. So we've looked at my cards. We'll review the monthly layout. So going back to August, that calendar layout that we did, I'll link that planning August video up too. My videos are all, I don't know why I highlighted all these because they're just not working out. I'm supposed to put up an end of summer bucket list video on the Donna's channel. I didn't put up my 100 ideas video there yet. I think I underestimated how much time it would take me to add in that third video, because I haven't done video stuff in such a long time that it takes me a little bit longer to do all this stuff. And then I have my top priority projects. I've been organizing my Trello food board and adding photos to it. It looks really good actually right now. And the most important thing is that I think by adding the photos and adding some organization onto it, that it's going to assist Shane in using it in the future. I show him it all the time, and hopefully if I'm working and I say you can make this, he can pull up the photo easily in Trello, or if I forget to meal plan or it's not accessible, he can look through it and figure out. With that area, I'm doing pretty good. I had my hypnotist appointment or a hypnotherapist appointment, and I'm thinking about scheduling Artist Ways going really well, except it's a cool, I don't remember her name, but I'll include it below the link. But she also does like an accountability or a sharing video of her experience on the Artist Way, and she uses a bullet journal to do it. And I just thought it was the most beautiful way to preserve and represent the time she's spending on the challenge. And my journal that I keep of it is a huge mess. So I thought, what a cool thing to do. And at the very end of her video, she says, like, if you are thinking about trying it, comment below. So she's inviting people to do something similar to her, and I thought I would do that too. I don't bullet journal. I don't make it pretty. I just try and quickly write notes while I have a small amount of time. So we'll see on Sunday if I have a good chunk of time. I'll have to wake up early and see if I can do some fun bullet journal designing. But I'll share with you. My Artist Way videos come out on Wednesday. Artist Way is going really well. I'm on week 6 and going on to week 7 on Sunday. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see. So all my cards are going to be added to personal. So will Artist Way. Artist Way's personal checklist goes here. I already put it up in the days though, so I cheated a little bit. I've got to read, I need to do my bullet journal. I've got tasks. Tasks need to be finished by Wednesday, which is the questions at the end of the week chapter that she asks you to complete. And then I have a check-in scheduled on Saturday. I have my videos written down right here. I don't know when I'm going to put up that 100 videos, 100 business ideas, but make sure, please watch it. And then add in food. I need to add in that food, continue to edit my board, and then also add in meal plan for the week. Transfer, and the meal plan is just filling in those buckets that I've created for myself. And then I'm going to brainstorm over here my week's focus, which is putting those cards up. I have to figure out what it is that I need to get done in order to make that happen. That's like, that's why I switched to the daily, because I feel like my brain is getting really full with everything between homeschooling and work and videos and such. Which the artist way, the rules are you're supposed to be gentle with yourself and do a lot of self-care. So I'm trying to do that. I will do that. So I'm gonna put my cards up. And I'll make a video about what that means. But essentially, this is the product that I'm going to be starting with to work towards a $100 goal in August. August is almost over. So it really needs to be up by the end of this week. And I don't think that should be a problem either, because I've already created this a long time ago. I've just been tweaking it to allow others to do it. And I just need to write an intro and instructions on how to use it, and then I can put it up. So, complete product. And I want my cards up by, because I need to make it a SMART goal, right? So it has to be specific. Cards up, and I know what that means. By, should we say the 22nd? Yeah, just give myself by the end of this week. Cards up by the 22nd. I have to complete the product. I have to do marketing for it, or I should just say marketing strategy. To complete the product, I have to do write introduction, intro, and part of that is instructions. Complete the product. So anyway, what I'm going to do is just complete this brainstorm, transfer all of these items over to my work to-do list, and then I'm going to transfer that to-do list into the days. I might continue to just print the daily items out. I haven't completely decided if I will or not, because again, this is just loose paper and that's irritating. Maybe just fit everything into the week so I don't go off on a tangent. I don't know. So anyway, that's what I'm doing to plan the week out. You don't need to watch me fill all that stuff out. But if you have any advice for that daily component, if you have a planner that you really like to use for daily, please share it, because like I said, ideally I would like to have more space to write in every day. More space to take notes and just like be able to keep everything together. I do really love too the idea of a bound book, because I keep my journals and I just love having that record. I've used a few different bound planners. I used one from Amazon that was a daily, and then I used this gratitude one or productivity, one of those guys that was more of like a daily planner. I think it was called Productivity. I don't remember, it was a black one, but I kept all of them so I can look back and see what it was that I was doing or thinking about at that time, and so I like the bound books for that reason. So anyway, comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.